Hello folks and welcome to 4 Season Backpacking. Please subscribe for the latest outdoor adventure videos.
Morning people. Well, I didn't sleep too well. That's not because of the mat, it was very comfy, I was warm. But I think I just had too much sugar intake. I just couldn't sleep. I found it really difficult to sleep. I did sleep, but I slept off and on. Right, I'm going to sort out myself some food and some coffee. Okay guys, this is what I've got for a choice of food on this trip. I've got Thai green chicken curry, Expedition Foods, and another Expedition Foods, Asian noodles with chicken and mixed vegetables, and a Summit to Eat vegetable chili with rice, and another Summit to Eat beef stew with potatoes. Okay guys, for the morning meal I'm going with the beef stew with potatoes, the Summit to Eat meal. I did actually bring another one, another brand of dried food, but I've gone and forgot to put it in the bag. Okay, that is not very, it's not very good. Piss off. So I got a fly on my like daddy long legs crawling on my face. That's better. Do not want to lose that water. I'll put a link in the description where you can buy one of these dehydrated meals from Summit to Eat. This beef stew with potatoes, I've got to open it up here, tear this open, then tip the water in here, leave it in there for a good few minutes while you reseal it, and then it's ready to eat. So I've opened that up, ready to tip the hot water in. And that's what it looks like inside before it's been rehydrated. And for coffee, I'm having a Lion's coffee bag. Very nice coffee bags these are. Coming to a boil now. And now, time to pour in the water. Not sure how well this is going to come out on camera. Oh, I've got a really itchy nose as well. I just want to itch my nose at the moment. I'm trying to do this at the same time. I think that's enough in there. Yeah. So I'll put that there a second. Hopefully it doesn't come off because I don't want to waste my water. I'm actually using bottled water, unfortunately, because I'm not actually camped by a water source. I really wanted to use water source like a water from a river. That's not sealing very well. Yeah, it's sealed now. So I've just got to leave that for a bit. And I have my coffee from this. Hopefully there's enough water for the coffee as well. Yeah, I reckon there's just enough water. Maybe I could have done with a bit more actually. Some more water for my coffee. That shouldn't take too long to boil. Okay, that's coming to a boil, so I turn that down. Turn that down now. And the rest of the water from my coffee. Have I done too much or too less? Probably just the right amount. Perfect. From burning my hand there. It's good coffee, man. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description where you can buy those coffee bags. Okay, let's see if the hot pot is ready. It's looking good. That's ready, man. Oh, that's good. Look at that, guys. It's a good portion. That's going to give me some energy for the rest of the day. So nice, but really is a pain in the arse. Filming, eating dinner coffee. Ah, bollocks. Rather than throw this away, because the packing was quite substantial, you can reseal these, and I could put water in these. I can use them as water carriers for when I'm by a river. And if I was in a tent, I could actually use this as a heater. I could boil it, because this holds boiling water. This can hold boiling water. I could boil some water up, and it will act as a heater inside the tent. Well, that's my tarp and bivvy all packed away. As you can see, I've left no trace. This is where I had the tarp. All is good. Well, folks, it's a beautiful morning. There's not even any wind in the Brecon beacons. How amazing is that? Well, I don't know why this is coming out. It's quite dark, so I don't know how the digital stabilisation is doing on the GoPro 8. So at some point, I'll be going back up a big hill, not quite a mountain, almost a mountain, I think. I think it's like about 520 metres high. Probably could have camped up higher up last night, but to be honest, yesterday it was about 40 mile per hour gusts. It was quite windy. Not so good with the tarp, really. I didn't know if there'd be any out of wind areas to shelter in, so starting to think I might have camped up this one. I don't know if it was last year. Could have been last year or a year before. When I just spent some time in the beacons. I wasn't particularly doing any hike. I was just camping around the area, just walking around. Yeah, funny. I think I have been up here before because I recognise a cairn that's just up the hill here, which I tried to get some drone footage before. I did. I think it was with the old Maverick Pro. But it was just so windy, so the drone footage could probably come out quite shit. It's a shame I'm not at the car now to take some footage with the drone, because the light is just perfect now. It's absolutely beautiful. But I want to get some drone footage up there again. I'm not gonna. It is nice though. Probably be nice to get the drone out, but you know what? I just really can't be bothered. I'm gonna wait till I get to the car, and I think. Well, I really hope the weather stays like this today. There's just no wind. I mean, it's going to be a bit of a bugger with the flies, but well, I can't remember a time I've been here when there's been no wind when I visited the Brecon beacons. Ah, it's beautiful up here. Absolutely beautiful. I think it's a case of just following the sheep. What are you guys doing? You doing the Cambrian Way as well? I think these sheep are doing the Cambrian Way. Along the ridge to the other side there is Offa's Dyke, and it's also the English-Welsh border. I'm on the Welsh side of the border at the moment. Up here is what's called Garn Wen. As I said before earlier on in this video, that I tried to drone this before because it was so windy. It was a nice day visually. Well, not that great for droning. It was clear though. It was blue skies. But at least it wasn't misty. Now it's misty. It's like, should I bother droning this? But there's hardly any wind. Well, I'll take a rest here anyway. Alright, I'm gonna get the drone out, and yeah, I think I'll do a bit of droning here. Guys, it's such a palaver just to do the droning, let alone the filming, photography on these YouTube videos. I've got to go through all this just to do some drone footage. I'm about to show you. Hopefully I don't lose those. Okay. Now with my control, my Maverick Air control, I use this little extra device. It just makes viewing the phone a lot better, I think, and it takes a little bit extra time to set it up. And then of course, by the time you set it up, it starts raining, or it's too windy, or your shot is gone. Well, there's not much of a shot at the moment anyway. I'm probably just filming this for the sake of it, to be honest, because last time I come here, the last couple of hikes, you know, the last couple of episodes, I was carrying my drone, but I literally used only a bit of one battery, and I've got 4 batteries, so I'm determined to use it this time. It's probably a bit. Now I've got to get the phone, set the phone up. I'll put this on here, and I've got to make sure I've got the right filter on. I'll plug this in, and then of course someone could come along. I can't really drone while there are people about. Well, you can, as long as you're not flying over them or by them. But I don't like flying a drone when people are about, because I know people don't like the noise of it. So people come up here for the peace, not the sound of a chainsaw or a lawnmower, whatever it sounds like. But anyway, I've got no filter on there at the moment. It might be okay without a filter. So I don't know if I can put it on one of these stones. Just going to see if that is okay without a filter, because I might have to put a little filter on here. Okay. Then I might have to collaborate it, because sometimes you have to do that. I forgot to put the aerials out. Helps. Okay. Now I put a filter on my drone because it gives a cinematic effect. It just makes it look more natural when it's flying. I know what it's going to do. It'll probably say compass needs doing, because it seems to do that a lot. This, oh no, it seems okay. The sky's a bit nondescript. No, that's perfect. That's all right. So, put my glasses on. That's another thing I've got to do. I don't know where they are. Right, there they are. Ah. Surprise, surprise! Compass doesn't work. It always does that. Does anyone know I can fix that problem? I have to keep doing this every time. It really is annoying. My old drone didn't do it. Okay, so sensors. I've got to go into all the settings. Sensor state, compass. Right. Calibrate compass. So I've got to do this. Right. So by the time I've done all this, the moment's probably gone. Okay, looks like it's crashed. Ah, that's working. Right, now it's ready. Bloody hell, ready to fly. Managed to get my drone footage of Wen's cairn. Actually, I think it looks quite moody with the mist. I think it might have come out quite well. I didn't even need a filter. I took a few pictures, and I took a 360 sphere picture. Yeah, I'll post that as well so you can see it online, guys. Well folks, it's beetroot juice time. So it's beat it time. By the way, this mat was surprisingly comfortable. I'll put details about it in the description, as I've said before, I think probably in the previous episode. I'm testing out how my Mountain waterproof bottoms and top fare now. I sealed up the rips on them with tape, sealant tape, and I sprayed them, waterproofed them with silicone spray, I think it is, and the top as well. So this is my waterproofs all sprayed and waterproofed and sealed with tape, and bag cover on, and I'm ready to go. The spray on the waterproofs, the silicone spray, seems to be working well. And the tape, actually I put the tape on before I sprayed the trousers, the pants, but I think I should have put the tape on after I sprayed it, because I think the spray sort of unstuck it a bit, so that might come off. Well, I am actually walking on a ridge, but you can't, there's no view whatsoever. Yeah, no crowds up here today, guys. Not in this weather. It's a weekday as well. It's still summer. I'm not sure what day it is, but it's not long to the equinox now, to the end of summer, to autumn. Gonna have some cold coffee, some beef jerky, and a Mars bar. Watch out for these slippy rocks. And it's not windy. Probably said that already. Actually, it's just when it's really steep and you've got a heavy bag, I really don't like these the gravel, because I tend to slip up quite often on it. I just stopped for a break and air my feet because they're so wet. But I go down here, so I go into this little settlement down here. There's supposed to be a telephone box, like I said. Then I make my way up here, I believe, and I'm guessing to go up that road. It does go up a road, but it goes higher up into the mountains, into this sort of like valley, and it's pretty much all the mountains all the way until the next town. I don't know how many miles I've got left. It's probably like a good least 8 miles, probably more than that. Well done this hike years and years ago when I first come to the Brecon Beacons. I seem to remember doing this one that went around the beacons. I recognise the road up there going, I'm sure I've been up there. It's totally different down here in the valley compared to up on the hill. Totally different weather. Just coming through, guys. Yeah, the insole in my trail running shoes has gone all sort of like folded up, you know, like it's all like creased, and it is so uncomfortable. I'll have to try and take it out again in a minute. But when I take the shoe off, it looks alright. But it's just gone creased again. It might be because it's wet. It's more stream crossing. There's no point filling up my water yet because there's one water source at the top of the hill. Hopefully it's reliable, and I'll be filling there then, because that will be, apparently according to the map, the last water source. I don't know if this is part of the Beacons Way as well. That's another hike I'd like to do on its own. The Beacons Way, Brecon Beacons Way. Looks really good. Maybe for next year. I've got another hike actually. While I've been hiking this, I thought of another hike I could do this month for the equinox. Is I think it's the Wessex Ridgeway, which is in the south, so I can light pack again for that. And there's some prehistoric stuff on the way, so I can celebrate the, you know, like the equinox. Right guys, I just come out past here when I come into this little settlement. It looked like there's a little shop as well. I didn't want to knock on the door because of the current situation. I don't know if they're accepting visitors, but yeah, there is a campsite here. I don't know if that's open as well, and accommodation. So yeah, check out their website. So this is just after that campsite if you're heading from south to north. And this is the view behind the church. Oh, it's got a phone box here still, but has it got a phone in that actually works? There's a phone in it, and it works. It's on. We're actually going to the right to the top of that hill there. Also going alongside it in this valley until we get to the top of the mountains here. The weather looks like it's improved a lot. It's clear, of course. Now the weather's clear, beautifully clear at the top of the mountains. Now I'm in the valley. I don't know if that's too dark. It's a nice day. It's a bit more windy now. Well, the path didn't remain like that for too long, but I'm sure it's going to go back like it at some point. That's a nice time of year. So peaceful up here at the moment. Oh, the path is well kept along here. I don't know if this is part of the Beacons Way as well as the Cambrian Way. Helicopter operations, I guess. They must be fixing the paths or something. Yeah, it looks like it's path work. Cool. That must be all for the paths or rocks and stuff. Don't know. Helicopter. It looks like the road is ending at this farm. Imagine living here. It's pretty remote. Doesn't look like it's connected to any phone lines. Oh, I can actually see some people, and I can hear the helicopter going. The helicopter we passed, which is I'm guessing repairing paths. A bit like sort of gravel or something, just to repair the paths. I'm guessing that's what it's for. Right, time to resupply on water. I think this is the last chance to get water until the town. This would be the coolest spot to wild camp. So it's got water, People obviously camped here before. I'm just drying my stuff out at the moment, and then I'm going to filter some water. So to filter my water, I'm using the Capel-y-ffin water filter. I find it better than the soya water filters. It's much faster. To be honest, water filters, as I've said loads of times before, they don't filter out everything, but I suppose it's better than nothing. Sorry, the battery ran out, so yeah, I use this rather than the soya. It's just faster flowing. They don't really last that long, to be honest. This one's slowed down a hell of a lot already. I've hardly used it, but as I said, it's better than nothing. Just flushing it out, just making sure that the filter's clean. Yeah, that'll be enough.
Today's episode is a two-parter, so I split one day into 2 episodes. If you don't want to miss the next one, and you haven't already, do please subscribe. Thanks.